Welcome to the Crypto Infinity channel where we try to help you find infinite ways to make money. My name is Hector and my goal is to help you reach financial freedom. Now before we get started, go hit that like and subscribe. Not a financial advisor, but now let's get started with your daily market update. So we take a look here. We do have the market cap sitting at $896 billion. Our 24-hour volume is at 65 billion. Our Bitcoin dominance is at 42.4%. Our ETH dominance is at 15.2%. Our ETH gas is at 26 Gwei. So for as of right now, the market cap is down 1.52% over the last 24 hours. We do have Bitcoin at 19,900, wanting to cross that $20,000 mark. We do have Ethereum sitting at 1,128. We have XRP down here sitting at 32 cents. Cardano sitting at 45 cents, even though XRP is at number 7 in market cap. Solana is at $35.52. We do have CRO down here sitting at 11 cents. FTX $25. Chainlink, huge discount, $6.22. Stellar down here at 10 cents. Really anything on this list is at pretty much discount value. Algorand 30 cents. Algorand has been it's had a tremendous all-time high within this past year, so I do believe it will make its way back up there, just like every other coin on this list. So if we take a look at our crypto bubbles, we do have Atom, which is Cosmos down here, sitting at $9.16 as of right now. It was at $6.99 at the beginning of the week. So that's pretty much on a pump right now. We have Curved Out token sitting at 93 cents. It is up from 64 cents at the beginning of the week. We do have Convex Finance sitting at $5.67, beginning at $3.56 at the beginning of the week. So basic attention token, we do have it at 43 cents, up from 35 cents. That's another token to keep my eye on. Arweave, we do have it at $11.94. So again, we do have some tokens that have been pumping, just like Sandbox. Sandbox is at $1.18, up from 96 cents. So half of the market is pretty much in the green, half is in the red. We do have Quant right here at $59. It did come down to about $49 earlier in the month, pretty much at the beginning of the week. So again, all these tokens that I just named are pretty much I would keep my eye on. Even coins I didn't name like HBAR, Helium, Gala, those are all the tokens that I would keep my eye on. FTX token, I would keep my eye on those. Those are big players in the industry. Again, we do have Bitcoin sitting at 9,927. It has been wanting to cross that 20,000 mark, and I do believe it did cross that 20,000 mark earlier in the day today, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so it did cross earlier at 20,699. So we've been pretty much up and down from 20,000 to 18 to 17. And a lot of people say that 17 has been our bottom, but I do believe that we will have a lower bottom. So just like on this article, it says Bitcoin indicator that pretty much nailed all bottoms, predicts a 15.6 thousand Bitcoin price floor. The RVZ score is a tried and tested bottom indicator, but it is not back at the base yet, one analyst warns. So pretty much what he's saying is Bitcoin needs to go lower before putting into a macro bottom, one of the market's most accurate indicator shows. So I've been stating that I do believe we're gonna go down to about anywhere from 8 to 12,000. I know I did call 35,000. I called 22, but obviously we're way below that. Nobody saw anything that's going on in the market, like Celsius having all these problems with their lending platform. We saw nobody saw Luna coming, the collapse of Luna. It's been horrible. Again, had any of this not happened, we would have been Bitcoin probably be at 35, 40,000 as of right now. But again, I mean, nobody saw this coming, and we'll just take this by the day and move on. So pretty much going amid ongoing debate whether if or when BTC will go beyond its current macro lows of 17,600. New figures suggest that the market easily has further to fall. So again, I have been stating that I do believe we're going to fall to about 12,000. But again, like I said, we'll take this by the day and see where it takes us. So the metric has only gone below its green zone a handful of times, the last being in March 2020, but more downside pressure would deliver a repeat performance. So 16,000 bottom zone gains traction, 15.6. We're tying with the various existing predictions of where Bitcoin is due to bottom. I've also heard BitBoy Crypto stating that the bottom for Bitcoin is about 12,000 to 15. But again, we'll see where the floor takes us, and hopefully it's not too much further down. And even if it is, if it goes lower, I'm buying. So, crypto lender Nexo offers to buy embattled rival Vault as market consolidates. So, if we take a look here on market cap, we do see Vault halts withdrawals. So that is pretty bad what's going on in the market. So the crypto lender Nexo pretty much offered to buy him. So they're looking into their balance sheet. Next 60 days of exclusive talks to explore an all equity acquisition of the company. If successful, Nexo said it plans to restructure the company and pursue an expansion in Southeast Asia and India. Vault on Monday paused operations and said it was exploring restructuring options due to financial challenges. So again, just like the CEO of FTX, he said a lot of exchanges are insolvent already, secretly insolvent. So again, nobody saw this coming, but this is crypto and we just got to work with it. So, beleaguered crypto lender Vault has been thrown a lifeline from larger competitor Nexo in a sign of mounting consolidation in the crypto market. Nexo said Tuesday that it signed a term sheet with Vault, giving it 60 days of exclusive talks. Nexo said it also plans to restructure the company and pursue an expansion in Southeast Asia and India. Vault on Monday paused operations. The Singapore-based company is backed by the likes of Coinbase and Silicon Valley billionaire Peter Thiel. Is the latest firm to get caught up in the chaos gripping the crypto world lately. In the last month alone, Celsius, another crypto lending firm, put in an indefinite pause on withdrawals, citing extreme market conditions. Meanwhile, Three Arrows Capital, a crypto hedge fund, applied for bankruptcy protection days after collapsing into liquidation. So it's pretty much as how much will Nexo pay is willing to pay for Vault. Co-founder Anthony Trenchev, said it was premature to speak about the valuation at this stage. However, he added that he was optimistic about reaching a deal. So they're pretty much very optimistic about reaching a deal. So I'm pretty sure a deal will be reached within the next 60 days. So Sam Bankman-Fried, the billionaire behind crypto exchange FTX, has become a lender of last resort for the industry as well. So last week, FTX signed a deal giving it the option to buy crypto lending firm BlockFi, while Bankman-Fried's quant trading shop Alameda Research also extended a credit line to Voyager Digital, an embattled crypto brokerage that last week froze all operations as well. So again, it's not looking pretty. It's not looking pretty for the crypto industry, but we will get through this, and we will, as long as we stick together and push this industry forward. So another article that we have for today is Ethereum name service registration spiked 216% over 1 week. So the secondary sales on OpenSea meanwhile exceeded 7.9 million over the same period. The Ethereum name service ENS saw registration spike over the weekend with 64,000 ETH names created on Sunday and Monday alone. So pretty much in the past week, 108,000 ENS domains were registered. This 200% increase, revealed in data published by lead ENS developer Nick Johnson, brought a notable spike in revenue. On Sunday, the ENS made about $684,000, a $500,000 increase compared to the previous day. So pretty much right here on this chart, it shows the ENS manages the issuance and renewal of ETH domain names, which are built on Ethereum, sold as NFTs, and can be linked to one's cryptocurrency wallet. So we take a look here. We see the spike pretty much is going up. So Ethereum name service is a decentralized domain name protocol on Ethereum, Daily ENS registrations have spiked recently, reaching over 30,000 new addresses on 4th of July. This spike could be due to the ENS address 000.eth being bought for a record-breaking 300 ETH. So I'm pretty sure that's pretty much what's pumping the price and pumping ENS forward. Because once you get a big sale like that, everybody's going to start looking into it and see what they can do to get their hands on one of those. Pretty much like NFTs, the Bored Ape became popular. Now everybody wants to have a Bored Ape. So again, what's a ENS? Some might ask. So what it's how it works and what it's used for. The ENS takes inspiration from a technological challenge first contended with when the U.S. military was developing the building blocks of the internet. So during the early days of the internet, one of the central problems computer scientists faced was that domain names and internet protocol addresses had not been matched up, making them unfriendly to an average user. So pretty much what they had to do is get a full IP address of the site you wanted to visit, such as 54.235.191.121. Since IP addresses are just strings of numbers and dots that are long and difficult to remember, it made it hard to browse the web. So what they did now is had a domain name service, which is a DNS, and was made in 1983. So the DNS matches IP addresses with human-friendly domain names. For instance, as opposed to typing out the numbers, you can simply type coindesk.com into your search bar and be directed to the website. So again, what is ENS? The Ethereum name service is a distributed, open, and expandable naming system that interacts with the Ethereum blockchain. Similar to the role that the DNS mentioned above, the role of the ENS is to map human readable names such as John.eth to a machine readable name such as wallet address like this one right here. So through the ENS, the users can buy and manage their own domains, meaning that secure and decentralized transactions can take place without having to deal with long and complex addresses. It also reduces the likelihood of any input errors when typing out the recipient's address to send funds. Now the ENS may sound identical to the DNS system developed in the 1980s, but its architecture is completely different. So pretty much how it works is the ENS registry is ETH and the owner is, let's say, 0x1234. So then we have all these addresses here and then the resolvers. So again, the registry is also, again, pretty much the domain names that are recorded inside the ENS. All of them have not all of them have an owner, but the ones that have been registered have an owner. And an owner owns a named domain and can transfer that name to a new owner at his discretion. So pretty much sell it for some ETH or whatever, or just transfer it just cause. So the owner who wishes to buy a domain is called the registrant because he must register the domain on the ENS, recording, monitoring, and tracking of who has made registration for a domain. The registrar is undertaken by a functionality of the ENS called the registry. So pretty much they're just smart contracts that allocate the subdomain names and are governed by the main registrar called the permanent registrar. They can be altered at any point or at any level within the ENS and can be referred to by the owner of the registry. So again, that's pretty much just what an ENS is, Ethereum name service. And again, it's just been spiking. So I kind of wanted to get into it and have a little explanation of what it is and how does it work. So pretty much now we'll move on to our last article. Not really an article, but a tweet from Ben Armstrong, BitBoy Crypto. So he did say, Fed meeting minutes come out tomorrow. I'm looking for two big developments. Price has consistently dumped when the minutes come out. Not guaranteed, but likely. So we could see a dump tomorrow. So again, if you're planning on cashing out some crypto, I would suggest you take some out today or transfer it today. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm just letting you know that it could go down. But again, we'll never know until we see what happens tomorrow. So the decent chance we get an inside look on how the rate hikes will continue this year. QE back by Q4 potentially. So we could also see pretty much a little preview of what's going to happen by the end of the year, Q4. But again, we'll see what happens tomorrow. And if the price dumps, Then again, he does say here consistently dumped when the minutes come out. Again, not guaranteed, but likely. So we'll just wait and see what happens to tomorrow. But for now, that's all we have for the daily market update. Thanks to each and every one of you. Remember, if you like the content, hit the like and subscribe. Make sure you share the video. I will be posting my Twitter handle below this video. Thanks, and until next time.